Are you thinking of treating yourself to a weekend at the Beverly Wilshire, but you want the inside scoop, plus where to eat and cool things to do in the area? I gotcha. Today, I'll walk you through staying at the Beverly Wilshire, casual and fancy places to eat, plus a couple cool things to do that don't require much, if any, travel time. I mean, we're on vacation, right? My husband Oliver and I live in San Diego and take weekend trips up to the Beverly Wilshire 2 or 3 times a year. By the end of this video, you'll have a good idea of available options that'll hopefully inspire you to build your perfect getaway. Welcome back, ladies, and if you're new to the channel, my name is Shelli Pelly and I am a lifelong style and beauty connoisseur who has traveled extensively. Over time, I've discovered lots of fun places to vacation or just to get away, plus all of the inside tips. Let's dive right in. The LA Beverly Hills area is known world over for celebrities, wealth, luxury, and the warm Southern California lifestyle. And the iconic Beverly Wilshire Four Seasons is a part of that. Long known for catering to stars, royalty, and just your typical run-of-the-mill wealthy people, there's a level of subtle grace and hospitality that puts everyone at ease. Beverly Hills is an easy 2-hour drive up the coast from where Oliver and I live in San Diego. We come here 2 to 3 times a year, most definitely for my birthday, which was just a couple days ago, and usually a couple other times just for rest and relaxation. The Beverly Wilshire is located at the intersection of Rodeo and Wilshire Boulevard, smack in the heart of Beverly Hills. You kind of have to know where you're going because the wrought iron gates that welcome you to the valet and the guest entrance are quietly tucked away around the corner. They call this area El Camino Real. It's the Beverly Wilshire's private cobblestone driveway. The entire area is covered by a domed porte cochere, and that's what separates the 2 separate wings of the property. It's an energetic vibe full of vibrant, welcoming staff who immediately take your bags, your car, and lead you directly into the lobby area. The property is quintessential, relaxed Southern California affluence. Everything you'd expect from a luxury property without the stuffiness. The property itself has 2 different wings, several restaurants, and a secluded Mediterranean-style pool modeled after Sophia Loren's private villa pool. We walk through that every morning on our way to the gym, and the gym overlooks the pool. Is very relaxing. Tip: where to stay. There are 2 wings of the Beverly Wilshire, the Wilshire wing and the Beverly wing. The Wilshire wing is the original wing and is where the main lobby, restaurants, and most all of the shops are located. You'd think that's where you want to stay, but candidly, the one time that we were placed in that wing, we asked immediately to be transferred to the other wing, and here's why. It's an older building, and while they did renovate the rooms, we found the hallways kind of smelled a little bit like ammonia. Maybe that was just our one time. And the rooms were very awkwardly laid out. It didn't have that nice big open concept that a lot of us are used to. So the rooms felt very compartmentalized. It just had a really awkward flow to it. I also thought that even though they renovated them, I just didn't think that it felt that fresh and new. The Beverly wing is where we stay. That is their newer wing. We love room 1264. That's where we always stay. It's got soft, relaxing colorways, a large open concept, rooms that flow nicely and comfortably, but obviously it's going to be your call. Upon arrival, we traditionally always have lunch at the Boulevard. That's one of the main restaurants on the property. It faces Rodeo Drive. You guys, Rodeo Drive is literally directly across the street from you. You can either have lunch inside or you can have it outside on the deck. For those who travel with their pets, a lot of Southern California is very pet friendly, which, you know, we love. The Beverly Wilshire provides in-room amenities like water bowls, piddle pads, and even a luxurious Beverly Wilshire dog bed so that your little furry friend has her own rest and relaxation experience. Don't you love it? Dress code. Okay, y'all. In general, Southern California is very relaxed. Think smart casual. For the drive up, you can see that I wore an oversized white button-down shirt, these relaxed drawstring leather shorts, a wedge, the pair of glamorous sunglasses, and a couple gold dainty necklaces. Done. Yes, in some areas, especially like Orange County, they like to be a little more, well, a lot more flashy and overdone than I think the rest of Southern California. I'm just saying. A few fun places to eat. You are literally in the heart of Beverly Hills, so there are a plethora of nice, cool restaurants to choose from. For our relaxed night one dinner, we walked over to AVRA. It's a 2-minute walk from the hotel, across the street, and around the corner. Super easy. AVRA is a chic restaurant that specializes in Greek and Mediterranean cuisine that frankly is second to none. Super fresh in a relaxed, laid-back atmosphere that's still nice. They have 2 original locations locations in New York City, one in Miami, and then most recently the one here in Beverly Hills. We didn't make reservations, we just walked over and asked if they had an opening for 2. Casual, easy, healthy. All right, one of the very best finds that we ever got was from the pool attendant. It's a little hole-in-the-wall organic healthy food place called KREATION. They actually have 16 or 19 locations around Southern California. They serve cold-pressed juices, protein shakes, bowls, healthy grab-and-go meals. Think coconut yogurt with berries, granola packaged in glass jars. We go there every day for snacks, lunch. We stock up for things to bring back to the room because we love having easy, healthy things that we can just get on the go. This is perfect for that. It's very close. You literally walk out of the front gate, take a right, go to the end of the block, take a left, and it's down a couple hundred feet on your left-hand side. Really easy. Cut by Wolfgang Puck. This is where we went for my birthday dinner, which was just this past Friday. Cut is on site at the Beverly Wilshire, but if you're thinking, a hotel restaurant, no. Cut is a destination restaurant. Wolfgang Puck, Michelin star restaurant. I started off with what they call crown jewel caviar service. I'm not even gonna tell you how much that was. But it was my birthday. It's sexy, it's vibey, amazing cocktails, drinks, steaks. If something like that appeals to you, I highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. Mr. CHOWS. Okay, Mr. CHOWS has been famous for decades and decades as a celebrity hotspot and kind of a place to see and be seen. So we went for dinner 7 or 8 years ago because I just had to scratch that itch, and we haven't been back since. Here's the deal, then you make your own decision. The decor is really nothing that I can really even remember. They have a collection of round tables in close proximity, and then they have another area with a very large banquette, like a large banquette against one wall, with a chair on the other side of the table for your typical 2-person seating. They squish all of the tables together, so essentially what you have is one long table with everything pressed together. What does that mean? In order for the booth person to get in and out, like to use the restroom, the other diner on the chair has to get up, you call the server over, he or she has to pull the table out so that that person can get out, and then when they come back, the whole thing over again. You guys, that's a pain in the ass. The worst is that you were left feeling like they wanted to get you in and out because somebody much more important than you was gonna be coming through the door any minute. And oh, by the way, it was a $500 bill. Pass. What to do? Okay, there's a lot of things to do. Here's what we do. If you like concerts, the Hollywood Bowl. Hollywood Bowl is an iconic open-air amphitheater in the Hollywood Hills. It's only 6 miles away from the Beverly Wilshire. Rolling Stone magazine named it one of the 10 best live music venues in the United States. It's such a special place. We've been there several times. It's open air, it's chill, it's got a cool, laid-back vibe to it. Last year we saw the Pet Shop Boys and New Order. Pet Shop Boys, you guys, I was never that big of a fan. They are the most amazing performers. If you like their music and they come to your area or you want to see them, highly 2 thumbs up. They do have on-site parking, but as you can imagine, it gets very congested. Plus, they triple stack park the cars, which if you're here, you can't get out until this guy leaves. This guy can't get out until this guy leaves. So Uber, sure, you can absolutely Uber, and it's probably a very easy haul on the way there, but getting a ride back may be a bit more difficult as it gets very congested, and some Uber drivers choose to just avoid it. You could be stuck with trying to find an Uber. We hit the easy button and we just had the hotel concierge hire us a private driver for that night. Just like an Uber, he picked us up at the hotel, dropped us off right in front. The difference is that on our way out, Oliver simply texted him, we walked out the front, and the private driver was there with the door open, and we just got right in. Yes, that is a luxury. It was $600, and I share prices with y'all because it's just us girls, and I want to know how much something is before I do it, so I share that with you. Magic Castle. All right, this is something I literally would have never done because I'm thinking that sounds cheesy. Oliver's like, oh, come on, try it. It'll be fun. The Magic Castle bills itself as the most unusual private club in the world. It's located in Hollywood, only 5 5 minutes from the Beverly Wilshire, very easy to get to. It's an old chateau-esque residence that was built in 1909 and owned at the time by entrepreneur Rollin Lane and his family. In 62, it was converted into its present day state, which is a private club for the Academy of Magical Arts, magicians, and magic enthusiasts. You can't just buy a ticket. You have to know somebody, be actually invited by a member, or have an in with somebody that can get you tickets. I know. I laughed and said that's just a big fussle to create more mystery around it, you know, me and my skeptical mind, but actually you guys, it's actually true. It's kind of a creepy in a fun way old mansion, moving bookcases, heavy red carpet, and a bar area that is just like right out of The Shining. I was like, ah! So you pull up to this weird mansion and you give them your name and photo ID. Be sure to bring photo ID. You pay your entrance fee, and then there's a magician standing by this bookcase that says, "What's the magic word?" And I'm like, I don't know, what's the magic word? Peanut butter and jelly? What's the magic word? Abracadabra? So what is it? Magic shows. Tons of different magic shows in a myriad of rooms throughout the whole mansion. You choose whichever ones you want to attend, and you can pretty much do that on the fly. One is either starting or stopping every 30 minutes. The magicians are very good, and like I said, I'm not a magic person, I just went for the fun, but I can appreciate the artistry and the talent level. There is a dress code: gentlemen, a jacket; ladies, cocktail attire. No pictures are permitted. You have to dine there, and they actually say one entree required per person. Heads up, although I think their intention is fine dining. Think going to Sizzler on prom night, thinking this is fancy because they have steak and a bloomin' onion. I would recommend eating a little something before you go. Okay, y'all, I ordered crab cakes because I'm like, well, I gotta order something. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just being really honest with you guys. It was like somebody opened a can of cat food, mushed it together, rolled it through breadcrumbs, deep fried it, and served it. Yeah. How to get tickets. Okay, we had reservations at the Beverly Wilshire. Oliver called the concierge, said we'd like tickets to the Magic Castle. It wasn't just like no problem. He called a connection, put Oliver in contact with the connection. He was given some kind of a password. He had to go online, enter the password. It was this whole thing. If you're staying at the Beverly Wilshire, call the concierge. He or she will walk you through how to get the tickets. Bottom line. Shopping on Rodeo Drive, security and shopping. Especially on busier days, they will only let a certain number of people into the stores at a time. They do the same thing in Paris on the Champs-Élysées. If you want to shop certain stores and you don't want to wait in line, do you? Have the concierge simply call ahead, make an appointment for yourself and go in. They also have a private room where you can go and they'll come out and show you all the goods. Sort of like Pretty Woman. If you're gonna be flying in from another area to visit Beverly Hills, you always want to wear something comfortable yet chic and pulled together on the airplane. So don't forget to check out my next video, comfortable chic travel outfits. And until a couple days from now, I'll see y'all soon. Bye y'all.